Alright boys, what's happening? Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video here on the channel. Now today we do have every single Dark Ops challenge revealed. I'm going to go through every challenge that you need to complete to get every single Dark Ops challenge completed. Get those calling cards, the mastery calling cards, the cool animated ones, all of that XP, all of that. I'm going to go through everything on campaign, multiplayer and zombies today. So make sure you hit like on this video if you do find it useful, and make sure you subscribe if you are new. And make sure you turn on that notification bell because I've got a load of COD content coming soon on the channel. A hell of a lot of zombies videos as well, going through a lot of the Easter eggs. So yeah man, make sure you subscribe and hit like on the video. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So I've just loaded up multiplayer here, as you can see, and if you go across to the challenge tab, you can see there we have campaign, zombies and multiplayer, and you have the story for campaign, and for zombies and multiplayer you have the career challenges as well as battle hardened, and you also have Dark Ops at the end, which is all classified. As you can see, you go into it and you can't see any of the challenges for campaign, for multiplayer and for zombies. I said that the wrong way around, but you know what I mean. So let's take a look at these challenges. We're going to start off with campaign first because it is the shortest amount. I'm going to leave timestamps in the description down below if I do remember. So if you want to just see the multiplayer ones or just see the zombies ones, you can jump straight to it. Now, I haven't actually played the campaign yet on Cold War. I'm saving that till I get the next gen console so I can have a better experience, better graphics, more frames, all of that good stuff. So I don't actually know what half of this stuff means, but if you played the campaign and you're looking to see the challenges, you might have just unlocked a few just from playing through the campaign. But getting right into it with the first one. So we have Retro Gamer, which says unlock all arcade machines. Now I have no idea what that means. Like I said, I've not played the campaign, I've not been through it, tried to find all the intel, stuff like that. The next one is what do the numbers mean? Obviously a running theme in Call of Duty Black Ops series. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? It says decrypt the Operation Chaos floppy disk. That sounds like something that you might just do going through the campaign. The next one, we do have Defiant, which is attempt to jump to your death in Break On Through. That's the mission called Break On Through. Next we have Anti-Hero, which says wipe out your former teammates using brute force in the Ashes to Ashes mission. Then we have Cover Your Tracks, which says stash away 5 bodies as Belikov in the Desperate Measures mission. And finally we do have Awkward Chat, which says answer Imran Zakayev's questions correctly in the elevator in Desperate Measures mission. And that gives you the calling card, as you can see on the screen there. I would have flashed them all up. And as a group reward, you do get the Dark Ops Master calling card, which is on the screen now. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the animated version of this calling card, but that is what you see on the screen right now. And now getting into the multiplayer ones, boys. As you can see, there are quite a few for multiplayer. The first one is Relentless Killer. That is earn 10 Relentless medals, and that is 20 kills without dying. That's what a Relentless medal is. You also get 5,000 XP as well as the calling card on the screen. The next one is earn a Brutal medal, which is 25 kills without dying, which gives you this calling card and 5,000 XP again. As you can see, it seems to be themed around like the high kills and stuff like that. I thought that was going to be in Battle Hardened and Killer, but it only goes up to a Fury medal and a Ruthless. So as you can tell, obviously the Relentless and Brutal medals are in the Dark Ops challenges. Keeping on with the theme, we do have Nuclear Killer, which is earn a Nuclear medal, which is 30 kills without dying. This is all on gun streak, by the way. Kill streaks, kills like attack chopper, chopper gunners, things like that, they don't count towards these medals or your kill streaks. That is only with your gun. You get 5,000 XP again. Next we have Frenzy Killer, which is earn a Frenzy Kill medal, which is 5 rapid kills, which gives you 5k XP. Now 5 rapid kills is a very hard challenge to do. If you've played Black Ops Cold War, you know how like hard this game is. It's actually really hard, the multiplayer. Every time you see a kid, there's another kid behind you. You know, you never get like 5 kids in a row. That's just like impossible. So I don't know how you're going to get through that. Next up we have Mega Killer, which is 6 rapid kills, which is even harder than the last one. That gives you 10,000 XP, and rightly so, because that is a very difficult challenge to do. 6 kills in a row, like that's crazy. And then we have Ultra Killer. It just keeps getting worse. An Ultra Kill medal is 7 rapid kills, and it gives you the calling card there, as you can see, as well as 10,000 XP yet again. Next we have Chain Killer, which is get a kill chain, which is more than 7 players rapidly. I don't know who is going to pull this off. Maybe the FaZe and Optic boys, but regular, like, everyday players, how are you going to get more than 7 kills rapidly unless you're spawn camping with an M16, something like that. Next up we have From the Depths, which is get 25 kills against enemies that are on land or ship surface while you're shooting them from underwater with a primary or secondary weapon. Now my mates will know this one's going to be easy for me to get, because every time we play Armada Strike, I just sit in the water in the middle and try and kill kids from underwater. I just hate that map, so I just jump in the water. But that is actually a hard challenge to do, because you need 25 kills while underwater. Like, the maps on this game that do have water is Armada Strike and Miami, and I've not noticed any water on any other maps. And on Miami, it's so hard to get kills from underwater because it's on the side of the map where nobody goes, or at the pool at the back. So you're looking to get it on Armada, which is just hard to do. You probably have to play a hard point on Armada Strike for that one there. That's probably the easiest way to do it because of that middle hard point on the ship. Next up we have Hard Wipe, which is single-handedly eliminate an entire squad of 4 players in a fire team mode. Now I've not actually played fire team, so I don't know how difficult that's going to be, but yeah, that's just a squad wipe basically. Eliminate 4 players in fire team on 1 squad. Next up we have Back At Ya, which is throw a frag grenade back and kill an enemy that threw the grenade at you. So that gives you a calling card there. That's also in the humiliation challenges on career, a very similar challenge to that. Next we have Nuked Out, which is earn a nuclear medal in free-for-all without using score streak rewards. Now I'm pretty sure free-for-all is the first to 30 kills, don't quote me on that, but if that's true, that's just like, get a nuclear medal in free-for-all is just 30 kills without dying, or like 30 kills in a row. I'm not too sure on that, actually, don't quote me on that, but that seems very hard to do. Then we have Very Nuclear, which is earn a nuclear medal with 21 different weapons, with all kills coming from that weapon. Now that is solid, because there's only about 6 guns on this game, never mind 21, and you've got to get a nuclear with 21 different weapons. That is an extreme challenge there. You only get 5,000 XP for that as well. That's crazy. Then we have Underwater Ops, which says while underwater, plant a C4 on an enemy occupied gunboat or wake runner and detonate it to destroy the vehicle and kill the occupants, and you've got to do that 5 times. Now a gunboat and wake runner, I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming that's on that fire team mode because I've not played that yet. That would make a lot of sense there. And then we have the Dark Ops Master, obviously class reward for completing all of this. Again, sorry I couldn't find the animated version of it, but you can see on the screen here, it looks like a skeleton with red eyes smoking. I'm assuming that rain's going to move and the smoke will come off the cigarette and his eyes will probably flash. That will be the animation for that right there. But that is all of the multiplayer Dark Ops challenges. Now jumping into the zombies challenges. First up we have Reaper of the Undead, which is kill 1,000 enemies. It gives you that devil guy there, Satan looking motherfucker with 10,000 XP. So 1,000,000 enemies. I think that's a lot of games there. I'm not too sure. Like, you probably get like 1,000 to 2,000 kills per game, depending on how high you go in the rounds. So that is a hell of a lot of games there. Of course, with all of these Dark Ops challenges, these are the ones that you've got to grind towards. You know, these aren't ones that you'll probably complete day one. This is a grind for sure. Next up, we have Armed to the Teeth, which says have 2 fully pack-a-punch weapons with ammo mods on and 6 perks active. So that one is quite easy to do. You know, that shouldn't be very difficult at all. Next up we have Social Distancing, very ironic name given the current situation around the globe. It says reach round 20 without being hit. You know, that doesn't seem too hard to do. You've just got to train, maybe do it with your mates, let your mates get all the kills and you just like circle zombies up and try not to get hit. Then we have the Anvil, which says exfil a game using only melee attacks. Now, exfil start on round 11. That is the first round that you can click exfil. And the knife on zombies is a 1-hit kill up until round 11. So that does seem quite easy to do, you know, if you just hit that exfil button on round 11 and you can only get kills using melee attacks. So just use that knife that you can put in your starter class as well. Now we have another round, question mark, which says reach round 100. A nice calling card there for reaching round 100. Now that is a hell of a grind. That's like a 24-hour playing session. Round 100, that'll take so many hours. Your eyes and your head are going to be killing after that if you try and grind to round 100. I do actually think zombies is very easy this year, so grinding to round 100 shouldn't be too hard. But it's just very time consuming. Next up we have reach round 20 using only your starter loadout and no upgrades. It's, like I say, you could use the knife for that one maybe, and get to round 11 using only the knife because it's 1-hit kills. But round 20 using only your starter loadout with no upgrades, that is tough. Then we have Invincible, which says reach round 30 without going down. Again, that doesn't seem too bad. Like, if you just keep training zombies, you could probably do that in solo quite easily. Obviously it gets a bit more techy once you get into like duos, trios and quads, but that shouldn't be too difficult at all. Now we have Checkmate, which says play every single trial in Die Machina in a single game. I'm not sure how many trials there are actually in the zombies. I've done one in a game before. That's the most I've ever done. I've only played 2 games on zombies this year, so I completely forgot about it in the second one, and I only did one in the first to see what it was like. But it says play every single trial in a single game. I'm not sure how many there are, like I say, but that gives you 10,000 XP and the calling card. Now we have Harbinger of Doom, or Harbinger. I'm not so sure how to pronounce that word. I've probably had a howler trying to say that. It says kill 50 enemies with a single support. I've not actually experimented with the supports this year. Of course, you've got like a chopper gunner, all the stuff like that. I've not actually used any of them, so I don't know if killing 50 enemies would be difficult with that at all. Then we have Evil Unleashed, which says complete the main quest in Die Machina. I'm assuming that is the Easter egg, so I think you might get that for completing the Easter egg. The main quest, it says, or maybe that's for exfil. I'm not too sure. I'm assuming that though that will be the Easter egg right there. You get 5,000 XP and a calling card. Now we have Box Addict, which says buy every single weapon from the mystery box in a single game. Now that is a lot of cash. Obviously the mystery box is 950. There's a lot of weapons in there. You're gonna have to hammer the fire sale every time you do get one of them. Try and just rinse the box for every single weapon. Now the last 2 challenges here are for Dead Ops Arcade. It says King of Silverbacks in Dead Ops Arcade in a cumulative high score of 999,999,999. That is a hell of a lot of 9s. You get a cool looking like Miami Heat retro themed like calling card there with the gorilla on it. Obviously the silverback theme going through Dead Ops Arcade with the monkeys. And then for the last one we have Pristine Pelt, which says in Dead Ops Arcade defeat the Mama Back in the final round without ever dying. Obviously at the end of Dead Ops Arcade, which I'm not sure what round that is, but I've had a game of Dead Ops Arcade and it takes the piss. Like we got to round 28 before we died, and it was very hard, and we weren't even halfway around the map. So getting to the final and defeating obviously the final boss, which is the Mama Back, without dying is a very difficult task. And then once you complete all of them, of course, you get the Dark Ops Master calling card, which gives you 10,000 XP, and the animated calling card, which again isn't animated on the screen. Apologies for that. But that is all of the Dark Ops Master challenges unlocked and completed. Obviously I've done 0 of them so far, but at least we all know how to do them now. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure, I've not actually seen any other videos online saying about these challenges, so maybe I'm the first going through all of them on YouTube. I've probably just made that up completely, and there's probably a million videos out there, but hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully you did find this useful information. If you did, please hit like on the video, and make sure you subscribe if you're new, boys. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the uploads in the coming week. We've got a hell of a lot of content to throw out there. So yeah, man, I will catch you in the next video, boys. Take it easy.